Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tardis Zones Classic Who Zone. We're here for the Mind Robber. So I've sent all emails out. If you want to get into the studio now, you can. Obviously, you know, we seem to be okay there. John was in the studio, but John, I had to kick you, unfortunately, but he's back now. As I said, guys, don't come in until after the trailers play. We're having issues with me Chromebook. I couldn't even play the trailers on StreamYard last night. So please make sure if you are coming on that you don't come in during the trailers because it affects it all up basically. We got PD Rich in the chat as well. I sent you an email as well. John is gone again, but I'm pretty sure John will come back there. He's probably having internet problems. I'm having problems with my fucking lighter. I've picked up the wrong one. Hang on. Anyway, yeah, we had a big panel last night, as you know, discussing the whole Davros situation, and we made a triumphant return because we've got over 810 views for her first proper stream back talking Doctor Who and doing a panel. So yeah, I'm chuffed at that because I haven't got numbers like that since the early days. But there you go, and there's still people watching, by the way, because I was on 600 when I woke up today, so it's at the gain in another two. So I reckon by tomorrow we'll hit the 1,000 mark. But of course, after the stream, myself and others that featured on the stream got a bit of stick on X, as you do, because these little muppets can't accept the fact that we have an opinion. And I'll say what I said last night. If you support this change in any way, you're part of the problem. It's time that Doctor Who fans wake up. Okay, this should be another indicator. This was supposed to be a serious children in need special. According to him, watch Doctor Who Unleashed. I watched it myself. Listen to his words very carefully. Right? This man is going to prick around with everything that we love. And he has no shame. Last night, he was slagging off fans, telling fans, tough, you big baby, all of this other nonsense coming out of his mouth on his Instagram account. I'm just going to say it now, and I'll say it again. He's lost the plot. He's lost the plot, and he doesn't realise the damage he has done. The 6th anniversary probably will be the last time that a lot of people will watch Doctor Who now, thanks to that Muppet. He's at the burning all bridges now. Ian Levine and others that have been supporting RTD's return have finally turned their back on him, and there's petitions and all being started up. He doesn't realise he's up a big can of worms, and to all the simps that he's simping for, I'll say again what I said last night. Without us fans, you have no fucking show. So well done RTD, because you've succeeded in doing what you tried to do, is alienate Doctor Who fans. And that's who you have alienated. You've alienated Doctor Who fans. You think you can win them back with member berries and all of this other rubbish. Let's bring David Tennant back. It's not going to work. We already know what your plan is. We already know what you're going to do. And Shooty's era shouldn't be called Doctor Who. It should be called Doctor Queer or Doctor LGBTQ+, because it's not going to be Doctor Who, because every fucking character is going to be diverse. Every single one of them, right? Okay? The Doctor Who you'll hardly see straight people being cast in Doctor Who anymore. This is the way it's going to become. It's going to become a pit for that scumbag and his ideals. And by the way, just to say one more final thing on this RTD, and I will get into you next week, you wanker, because I will be doing a stream on your absolutely fucking ridiculous behavior towards fans who've called you out on your bullshit. The bottom line is this. Doctor Who is not going to last long, because the fans, he has lit a fire under these fans now. Everything was quiet and rosy for a while, and now he's declared war on the fans. So fine, he's a war he will get. And just like Marvel, just like DC, just like Disney Star Wars, you will fail. You will fail. Your ratings are going to plummet now. You're going to absolutely ruin whatever chance you had for this show to succeed. And he has ruined it, by the way. This is not an over exaggeration. The reaction to this, right? It's the usual suspects that are defending this, and people that use their disability as a shield when they're coming out and critical of other fans that defend this, right? But listen to the disabled fans that are not on board with all of this, right? They're actually told to be quiet. Shut up. Even if you don't understand, shut your mouth, is what they're being told. Shut your mouth. If you don't understand, you should just shut your mouth. No, they won't shut their fucking mouth. They won't shut their mouth. None of these fans will shut their mouth. And we're not going to shut our mouth. So again, I will say to you all, you know, do you really want to see your show drag through the mud? Because if you actually think and believe that he's going to do right by this show now, well then, I'm sorry, there's nothing I could do. You're brainwashed. It's as simple as that. He's not going to do well. This is going to end very badly indeed. There's a rumoured scene with Shooty and the First Doctor, William Hartnell. Not the actor that's played it, William Hartnell himself. So they're obviously going to transplant Shooty into one of his scenes. That's the big rumour that's floating about now. If that happens, I can imagine, right, what's going to happen. Hartnell's doctor will be there. They'll AI his voice and he'll do something fucking racist or something, right? Because that's how bad this pandering fucking idiot has got. He went to America, right? He went to America as a great writer and returned as a prick, right? That's what he did. He returned to the UK and he was a prick, right? And that's all he ever will be, is a prick, right? And what he's done is wrong, right? And to suggest that people only see people in wheelchairs as evil, I mean, that just goes to show you, listen, RTD, right? Listen, you little bitch. Don't be projecting your own biases on the fans. You obviously had a problem with people in wheelchairs when you were growing up, you prick. And this is you overcompensating. This is you overcompensating. The usual bullshit from all of you fucking idiots that have done wrong in your lives. You want everybody else to fucking suffer, right? Keep your own projections, your insecurities and your biases to your fucking self. We're sick and tired of it. Doctor Who's a sci-fi show, not a platform for every fucking dumb fucking idiot that lives on this fucking planet. Sci-fi is supposed to be intelligent for intelligent people, not for dumb. By the way, BBC have been doing this series of YouTube videos, right? And they should call it Doctor Who for Dummies, right? Because they're explaining what the show is about, right? Now, why would they be doing that, right? 60 years of a show. Why would they be doing that? I'll tell you why. RTD has made it clear who he wants as his audience. This is why they're doing the Doctor Who for Dummies. Because if they don't explain what the show is about, these fucking idiots don't have a clue what's going on because they're not real fans. So he wants to replace us. He wants to replace us. And yet some people in this fandom still say, oh, great, RTD. Wake up. Wake up, because he's not going to do right by this show. He's not. And for people saying, it's just a skit. No, it's not. Watch his Doctor Who Unleashed. He said this was supposed to be serious. 5 minutes. The music. He even mentioned the music. I was like as if there was Benny Hill music, and it was unintentionally funny. And then you get an Asian guy in there, and he's an absolute fucking clown. Like you talk about that, he's doing exactly what Chibs did. He's doing exactly what Chibs did. What was the point of that? What was the point of him? Just to be there to act like a fucking idiot. There's your diversity and your inclusion, right? And that explanation for the plunger, yeah, he can go fuck himself with one as well. He can, right? He can shove the plunger down his fucking throat. What a fucking ridiculous Absolutely stupid. Stupid. And people, oh, it's great. It's great. It's a funny way of explaining. No, it's fucking stupid. And anybody that thinks it's great, you're dumb. But that's who he's trying to fucking attract, the dummies. You don't give a shit about lore. You don't give a shit about canon. You don't give a shit about the history. Right? Pre-Genesis, they say. Pre-Genesis, but yet the dialogue proves that it wasn't pre-Genesis because RTD, like every other fucking hack out there, doesn't do his research, and he's supposed to be a Doctor Who fan. He's supposed to be a Doctor Who fan. Oh, I'm coming back to safeguard the show. Right? Told by two Scottish pricks as well that was the case. But it turned out it's not the case. He's not back to safeguard the show. Right? RTD has come back because of the little vanity wank project. Oh yeah, how can I put more inclusivity into Doctor Who? I'm going to show you how to do it, chibbies. Right? That's what you're going to get. Look at the castings for season 2. He's still continuing with the stupidity. The casting, trans this and lesbian that, gay that. You know what I mean? And nobody's saying, by the way, that we're against any of those characters. But that's what we've got in the last 5 years. Right? And it didn't work. Because we went down this route of superficial shit. And now RTD is doing the exact same thing, and he's supposed to be the brilliant writer. Anyway, I will be streaming more on RTD. Come and join me for that one, because I won't be holding back on that one either. And I will have screenshots of his tweets, his Instagram posts, and the way he's been behaving towards fans. But let me just say, you're a disgusting individual, and the fact that you don't remember who fucking made you, you prick. We made you. We fucking made you. The Doctor Who fans made you, you fucking dickhead. Right? Without those fans in 2005, you wouldn't have had the career that you fucking had. Right? You still would have been writing shitty little sitcoms fucking somewhere else. Right? So you show fucking respect to those fucking fans that made fucking you. And I fucking mean that. We fucking made you. How fucking dare you do that to Davros? And better, and I know what's going to happen. You're going to do more. Crystal D was back. I'm here for RTD to break canon. Of course you are, you blue-haired 96 gender cunt. Of course you are. Of course you are. Because that's all you grifters are interested in. That's all you grifters are interested in. Right? Because you don't respect the fucking show. You don't fucking have. You find everything problematic. Oh, Doctor Who shouldn't be doing that. Well, if you don't like it, get the fuck out, as you said to us. Sickies are pandering. And RTD, cop onto your fucking self, right? Listen. Simple thing. Come out, explain that shit, and tell everybody that you were just taking the piss. But even the fact that you were taking the piss, I'd still find out a bad taste. Why would you take the piss out of Doctor Who fans? So either way, it's bad, right? That's how I feel, right? I'm getting more angry every time I go onto that platform and I see these little muppets telling people like Daniel and telling other people, shut the fuck. Stop complaining. It's great. All the little sellouts. You know, I wasn't quite sure about the change, but, you know, after thinking about it, fair play to RTD. It was never a fucking issue in the first place, you stupid fucking morons, until he made it a fucking issue. And that's the fucking point, you don't be cunts. You don't realise that he's the one that made it an issue, not us. Because he's the one that went on to Doctor Who and came out with that absolute bollocks. Anyway, I'm here to watch Classic Who. But as you know, I always have a little bit of a rant at the start. Normally not about Doctor Who, but see, I'm back. I'm back. And that's the way it's going to be. He's not getting, listen for a minute, this fella is not getting a fucking easy ride here. know he's going to break more canon. I know he's going to destroy some of our characters and he's going to break all these fucking hearts as well. I've warned you, but you will still all watch and you will watch it all unfold. Then you will give out about it. But it'll be too late, right? You could have prevented it. Is that all? I had boycotted the show during the Whittaker era, and I mean properly boycotted. The show would be taken off air. Doesn't matter if RTD came back. He wouldn't have saved it if it was canned. Right? If it had been canned 2 years ago, RTD be nowhere near this because he was doing other stuff. Right? So it would have been canned. So and that happens from here on in is all of our fault. All of us. Because we all kept going, oh, might get better, kidding our fucking selves. Right? So we're all responsible here. Right? Not just the J-bots and all of them. They're getting what they want. But it's our fault for allowing it to happen. So, you know what they say? You reap what you sow. And that's what's happening. And everything that's happening to us as fans and everything that's happening to our show is kind of deserved because nobody would boycott. That's why I gave up on me boycotts, because nobody would be with me on them. Everybody was giving me an old tap on the back. Fair play, no. But that one year was side by side with me. Gobby Guy was. Gobby held out as long as he could as well. But everybody else, one by one, slowly but surely, I think I'll give this a go. I think I'll give this a go. I think I'll give this a go. And I was fighting at a lost cause anyway. Right? And nothing never changes unless people come together. Right? So whatever happens over in Shooty's era, we all deserve it because nobody did anything about it and we had the chance to do something about it. So whatever comes, whatever cannon busting, breaking shit that RTD done, suck it up, sugar cups. Suck it fucking up. Anyway, let's bring on my guests before I say any more and piss more people off. But that's the humour I'm in now. Anyway, let's do this because I've got 14 private chats in the fucking private chat is kicking off. Let's see. Anyway. Oh, I can predict everything. And we have predicted. Gobby Guy predicted. Right. Anyway, let's bring on our guests. We've got Real Super Doctor.
Hello, Noel. How are you doing?
Well, as you can tell, not very good.
Yeah, it's just one of these things.
I know it is. PD Rich.
Yeah. Hey, it's Star Trek Discovery 2.0.
And of course, the one and only Queen Charlotte.
Hello, everybody.
And apparently, Memory is in the chat now. I'm edging to you right now. Well, look, we tried to warn you. Listen for a minute, right? We tried to warn you all. Right? So we tried to warn you all, Jordan, the Chris Chibnall there, and nobody'd listen. Right? This was always going to happen eventually. Look, it's just I'm just here to rip it now. Right? I'll watch the 60th, see how it goes.
Yeah.
But Shooty's era is going to be something completely different.
No,
and I tell you.
No. A very good friend of mine said this to me recently about something completely different. But you got two choices. You can try and fix it the best you can to fix it, which hardly ever works, or you can walk away, let it die, and hope a phoenix rises from the ashes. I'm on the latter now.
Yeah, it should let it alone.
Yeah. Just let it die.
Right, none of that talk in the chat now. Come on. Right. I shouldn't have to do this. Right. I was getting sick and tired of all of this bullshit. If you can't be nice in the chat, Memory, just get the fuck out. Right? Because I'm not putting up with your bullshit again. I'm only backing your fucking hair like a blue arse fly. You know what I mean? If you can't be nice to people in the chat, get out.
He's
or
gone.
someone will sort you out.
Yeah.
Because I'm fucking... Look, I haven't got time for these wasters. If you haven't got anything constructive to say, don't come at me because I tell you something.
I told you to do that. I told you. Predicted that one.
Anyway, we're here for the Mind Robber, which is season what, guys? Just out
Season
Season
6.
6.
Season 6, right? So I have to go all the way fucking back up here, right? Season 6, right? Here we go. Now that's season 13. Hold on, I'll get there eventually. Season 9, season 7. No, season 7. Season 6. What am I looking for again? The Mind Robber, isn't it?
The Mind Robber.
Yeah, episode 1.
Yeah.
Season 6 episode.
Oh, isn't this the one where someone goes off on a sickie?
Yes.
Oh yes, I remember that bit.
Right,
Yeah,
I have it. I'm just gonna pause it until get ready
the
to
sickie
start.
robber, yeah.
Where's me
Fraser went on a
earphones?
sickie. Fraser went on a
Where's-
sickie on this one, didn't he?
No, he got like, I can't remember the story, but he got like a proper illness.
Yeah, he got like something bad. Some kind of flu or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
Where's me
something.
earphones? Oh, there they are.
A pretty bad case of the flu or something, and he had to go off for like 2 weeks or something.
So they thought of a creative like way out of it.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
just
replace
turned
him with Hamish Wilson.
That's it. Yeah. Oh, Goff is also apparently in this one as well. Chancellor Goff.
Just have to set up the earphones in an awkward second way. Hold on, make sure the Bluetooth is off on this computer, because then we'll get all sorts of action going on there that we don't want. So I need to do this. Yeah, so if you didn't watch our panel last night, please go and check it out. It was actually a great panel. We had loads of guests on. Falls Trek Rabbi, PD was here. Was Real Super Daniel?
Oh, no, we had our
No,
friend-
I was just in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Real Super Doctor was in the chat. That's right.
Yeah.
There was who else was there? There's the Mind Muddler, who I did invite on tonight, but they had a family thing. We got. Do you know what? Just before we start this stream, I'm going to change the setting in on YouTube. So just bear with me. I should have. That's why I did this, because I knew once I come back, all the trolls are going to come back. So just bear with me. I just want to change the settings to subscriber.
Whatever therapy this person is getting doesn't seem to be working. That's all I'm going to say.
Like, they're all brain dead anyway.
Yeah.
You had Mr. Jones coming
Make
at me.
national service, throw him in. That's what I say.
So well, people like him should be, forced to do military or something to get a bit of bleeding. Fucking shit, a bit of a bit of uniformity in their lives, straighten them out, because it's absolutely ridiculous.
The sergeant walks over and he's got like lipstick on. How are your feet, soldier? The way the army's going at the moment.
The fucking army's a joke.
Yeah, on your feet, soldier. Oh dear boy. Stand up straight now. Tisk tisk.
Anyway, here we go. Where's this? So, so if there is any trolls in the chat after this, I'll limit you right now by saying then you have been actually subscribed to me for a long time, which would make you sad individuals. So I'm going to change the settings where last night. So I'm sorry if there are some people in the chat that have been subscribed to me for less than a month. But if you're not subscribed to me more than a month, then you won't be able to comment in the live chat. I knew this was going to happen anyway. The stream kind of blew up last night, so there you go. What can you do?
Yeah,
they weren't the only ones waiting for me to return. Seems like. But it was good. It was good. Great panel. Lee, it was nice to hear Lee again.
Yeah.
Obviously, he explained. I did send him an email tonight. I think he must have forgot. We'll start right on members only. There you go. No, subscribers only. Sorry. And
I was
minimum
going to say that
of
means less people in the chat then.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. So custom. So we'll make it. I'm making it the 30 day. I am because it works that way better. So there you go. Sorry, guys, I've had to do this, but it's the only way to keep the trolls out of the chat for now. Okay, it's the only way that I know how to do it without having the mods to go in every 5 fucking minutes or every 2 bleeding minutes to stop some gobshite from. So there you go. Those it's the same person using the same account. Sad.
Yeah, we know.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's get into this first episode, the Mind Robber. The Mind Robber. So, if everybody in the chat is ready, you know what to do. Press 1. Because I think everybody on the panel is ready as well.
Yep.
So if you're ready, just press 1 and we will get going on this, guys. We've got 18 people watching. We had over 70 people watch last night. It was actually very good. I was nervous last night. I haven't been nervous in fucking years doing a fucking stream on this channel.
It was actually fun. Back to the old days.
Yeah, but I was nervous at the start because I haven't hosted a big panel like that in a long, long time. And of course, I had Lee, Rabbi on, and Chris, right?
Yeah.
So that can be challenging. But last night, all 3 guys, including myself, actually, everybody got to say and nobody was interrupting anybody. So I thought that was fucking great, like. But normally when us 4 are on a stream, it's chaos.
Yeah.
So listen, I just assuming everybody is ready because I can't wait for everybody to press 1 because we're thanks to me we're 28 minutes late. So we're going to get the first episode done. So if you want to do the countdown, Queen Charlotte, and we'll get started on this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Turn the camera off. It's making funny things on the screen.
Wow.
You know about history.
Woo!
Camera filming its own picture. That's what makes it go like that.
Still the best fucking logo. And
Yeah.
Don't care what anybody says. Yeah, I do like the classic one. This one. Now, when I mean classic, I mean this one, you know?
Yeah.
Right, so here we go.
Oh my word! Come on, Jamie, into the
There's that
TARDIS.
Dalkis going up or something.
Yeah, it's the end of the Dominators.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Right, so it should be on camera. There you go. Hey.
Hello. I love that. It's just this is what I love about this dynamic. You've got the Doctor and I'm blanking on name, which is terrible. Victoria.
Victoria, yeah.
Being like, oh, it's lovely, it's beautiful. And James like, it's lava. Can we go?
Yeah.
He's like the perfect, like just sensible person in the room for this team.
Yeah. Don't worry, Jamie. We're safe in the TARDIS. That's another thing I like about the classic era, because the classic era could adopt model shots into the scenes and that, and basically no CGI.
Oh yeah, everything was practical, wasn't it?
Yeah, practical effects.
Yeah, good old days.
Oh, by the way, RTD is being ratioed so hard. That Doctor Who Unleashed thing where he's explaining, everything has been ratioed. Like it's got more dislikes than likes.
Oh,
And it's very interesting as well that the trailer or the Children in Need special has actually struggled on social media as well.
dear.
Yeah.
He's
Well, that's
killed
not
it.
a good sign for the 60th
No.
episodes.
No.
Yeah, like that is a gorgeous shot of the TARDIS in the lava.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did like Troughton's Doctor when I rewatched them again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
It's nice
it is just a pity that so many of his
Exactly.
stories are kind of
Gone.
not available. But
Yeah.
RTD apparently is extremely determined. Apparently, is the words being used to colorize all the classic stories.
And cut about an hour out, and cut about an hour and a half out of them. Yeah.
I mean, there's no need to colorize the episodes
No.
because the magic is in the black and white.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because it reflects the time that it was made and the nostalgia for going back and looking at the classic
Yeah.
episodes.
Also, Super Doctor,
Yeah.
the BBC used to have charts of what color looks like what on camera and a shade of grey.
Yeah.
And so if you actually see it in color, it goes, "Oh, what is that?" You know, it looks
I'll
worse.
be back now.
Mhm.
Just getting me drink. I forgot me drink.
Okay.
Oh, and don't mind. You're probably gonna see me Doctor Who PJs on me, like, because I'm not a Doctor Who fan. You know, I hate the show so much. Like, you know, I don't wear any Doctor Who stuff at all, or buy merch in the past or anything like that. You know, because I'm such not a fan. Apparently, you know, there's me Doctor Who PJs. Look.
Zoe in a cat suit. Not
Yeah.
Zoe, Victoria. I can't
I know.
remember
Yeah.
names
Doesn't mind
tonight.
just Zoe, doesn't she? But
This is Zoe. Wow. I think she looks quite good in that cat suit.
oh yeah. Oh, it is Zoe, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
From the Wheel in Space.
Oh, it is Zoe, right? Because
Wheel in
I
Space.
just
Yeah.
my head's a bit everywhere today. So yeah, it is Zoe.
Mars Companions. Yeah. Victoria went off with her great grandfather, great
That's it.
grandchild,
Yeah.
or great uncle or something. Yeah. Sorry,
There you go, Zoe.
great
Right.
cousin. That's it. It's confusing. It's time travel.
Oh, Jamie's dreaming of Scotland.
Yeah.
Well, how am I behind? Well, what's
Yeah,
your point,
exactly. I
Sam?
was a wee bit behind there.
I'm a little bit behind. You got a different
What?
edit or something? Because I'm a little.
Yeah,
behind.
well,
Night player.
Right, I'm on 5 minutes and 34 seconds.
Yeah.
And
Oh, you're
Jamie-
behind then.
Yeah, I
Jamie is only seeing Scotland now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's 6 minutes coming up to 6:10.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, how did you
I'm
get so
20
far in
seconds
front? You're 20 odd seconds ahead of us.
Yeah, I pressed start the same when I said go.
It's set to
Wow.
1.05 playback, isn't it?
Oh well.
Bit of Crystal D hit. Oh god.
Yeah, are you watching it on 1.5? Spade.
Crystal
Yeah,
D'ing
no.
it. Yeah.
You're doing a Chrissy D. Yeah,
Yeah,
isn't it
Chrissy
funny
D,
how
yeah.
she's? Oh, I won't get into it. Shut up. No, it's classical. I'll deal with it
Yeah.
next week. And if anybody
Oh.
wants to come on and have a bit of a rant and rave with me, you're more welcome. Remember that. I've noticed. Have I just killed the chat, guys? Because nobody
John Michael
has.
left.
Oh God.
John Michael's gone.
I think we had a few people who had to leave early tonight anyway.
Yeah,
in the
Dan
chat.
just popped in to say
Oh,
hi
all right.
as well. So, ooh, what's on the scanner? Ooh, what are those naughty Time Lords doing to the Doctor this time?
Yeah.
See, here's Jamie showing a rare bit of like common sense and not rushing out and like being the.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to clone Jamie again. Oh dear.
It's like Zoe. Zoe's the one who's a bit silly here, and
Yeah.
she's the one who just doesn't think.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like dinosaurs. We need another Timmy. Oh, look at that show. Ask Mr. Lizard. Whoops.
Here we go.
Yeah. He seems
I
to
mean-
become overcome with some kind of psychic influence.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's
I
something
can
that's
see the corner of the studio, Jamie.
Yeah.
It was good for its time. You can't knock it.
Yeah.
yeah. The Doctor's battling now. He's trying to keep his faculties intact because
Yeah.
something is going for him.
Yeah.
And I love that even this early on, they're
Yeah.
showing the Doctor is sort of this, like he's a physical being, but so much of his almost entity is actually his mind and that
Yeah.
aspect of him. So if you go after that, that could cripple him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamie, Doctor,
Oh,
where are you?
leave the studio.
We're in a big white room. Zoe.
Jamie, we're lost.
Yeah.
Just like the Doctor said. I do love the way they used to talk back in the day, though, as
Yeah.
well, when they acted. It was always so dramatic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
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 Overly.
But I think it's too serious now. I like that style of acting, even the old the westerns and all. I used to love that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's because television is it was described by William Hartnell as just like a kind of small box in the middle of the room, and that's how they had to do all those close-up shots and all that kind of acting, to get the attention of the viewer.
Mm.
Exactly, Super Doctor.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
you've got to remember a lot of the older actors on screen were theatre.
Oh,
You
yeah,
have to
true.
have a massive big voice in theatre to get to the back of
Yeah,
the
you have to
stalls.
project. Yeah, you have to project. They're
Doctor.
well spoken, like yeah.
And you can see that like in this era, pretty much every actor who's beyond 30, I would say,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
see they're giving a theatre performance. They're not
Yeah.
doing a television performance.
No, that's why all this mumbling started, because everyone was just doing TV acting instead of theatre acting.
But what I love about this idea, it shows how early on the power, whatever this entity is, we know nothing about this entity.
Yeah,
But the fact that it can create images of their homes,
yeah,
it can make them be in this space of nothing.
yeah. Psychic power.
Yeah.
It's technical psychic power,
Yeah. And it's
Quite logical.
interesting how it can bypass the TARDIS as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially what we see happens at the end of the first episode. It's like, wow, that's a show of strength.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She slaps him.
To be fair, Jamie was probably used of at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounded like a proper.
Yeah.
Yeah, like she didn't just miss the face; she actually got
Yeah,
in.
she did it because they do it
Yeah.
like that, so it makes it. It's not
Yeah.
really. See, you give a proper slap, it's gonna hurt. But if you do it like this, it sounds like it's a hard slap, but it's actually not. It's actually pretty. Oh,
Yeah.
that's pretty nice.
And also, that's just such a creepy shot of the sort of white versions of Jamie
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Zoe. Like the smiles on their faces. It's
Yeah.
proper like, oh wow,
Creepy.
something's really not right here.
Yeah. I remember I was terrified with this episode because I saw it in 1992, and it was the BBC had done a kind of Doctor Who thing in 1992, and I remember the repeats of this.
Yeah, I think this is very much meant to freak you out, this story.
Yeah.
It sort of
So
goes
that's
from
what I like about Doctor Who is
Yeah.
that it can actually keep you on the edge to wonder what's going to happen next to the companions or the Doctor and that, and you've got that freaky theme tune that comes over it and that, and I really like how what they've done to the TARDIS exterior here, painted it white.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like such a simple change, but it just
Yeah,
makes it
Yeah.
look so different.
and the light coming through the pebble dash as well, the windows.
The music, the sound effects.
Yeah,
Yeah. Good old fashioned cerebral science fiction. Can't beat it. When the robots is having problem with his chest plate.
Yeah.
You can see it. Oh, it's sort of falling off again.
It's like, no, you're really not safe in the TARDIS. You're really not safe in this story.
That's one of the nice things about it, because it's TARDIS isn't that safe
Yeah.
space like it used to be.
No.
A buffer zone.
Well, yeah, this is a proper sort of, I think, Who tries this now and again, but it's
Yeah.
nowhere as effective. Where, like, every turn the Doctor and companions do in this story, it
Yeah.
just gets them into more danger.
yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
there's no proper, we can breathe now, literally until the last 2 minutes of the final episode. Every other
Yeah.
bit, you are thinking, God, like anything could happen. The Doctor, this could happen. Jamie and Zoe could get turned into this. Like, it's the power
Yeah.
of what the land of fiction is.
Yeah.
And once you start to realize that,
Yeah. The way it starts taking from their brains and starts making Gulliver and all that.
yeah. and how like for like once the intelligence has Jamie and Zoe near the end,
Yeah.
they can go from being what we know is Jamie and Zoe, and then in the next second, their demeanor changes completely. So you go, right now they're dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas sadly, the tradition in New Who, it has been, if a companion gets taken over, they just get taken over for the whole episode. They don't switch. And that's what's effective in this story. It's the switching.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's what's good about this. It's getting them to experience the situation rather than what you see in New Who. Is like it's this is like kind of proper kind of like what can I say? It was like live. They done it live, so
that's it. Yeah.
So it appears
They
kind of more
had
real
like
rather
four
than just kind of rehearsed.
Yeah. They had like four. They could make four mistakes. That was about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
On the tape, they could only cut the tape 4 times.
It's like a kind of reality TV show as well.
Yeah. We'll rewind the tape and go again because it took ages to rewind.
Yeah.
Plus, I think as well, especially near the end of Pat's season, you could see that bond he had with Fraser, with Jamie.
Yeah.
And that's why I always find the stories with those two more fun to watch, because when Troughton's doctor's worried for Jamie, just something comes across more real. That he's actually petrified that something's going to happen to him, because you could tell Pat and Fraser were thick as thieves on set, that they adored
I like that
filming.
shot. I like that shot of Zoe in the console.
I wonder why. But even like the imagery is so, you said it's surreal and out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like they're in space floating on, clinging to the TARDIS while the camera's twirling around.
Oh, for God's sake. What are they doing with that scene?
What
are they doing with that scene at all? What are they doing with that scene at all? Jesus Christ. No wonder they put her in a cat.
Yeah.
Spinning around on platforms, aren't they?
So what happened? Is there an oxygen, or we're assuming an oxygen bubble is around the console room?
It's a fiction.
Yeah, there'll be something.
Yeah, it's a fiction.
I know they didn't explain it in Classic Who, but that's what we're assuming, yeah? It's an oxygen thing, like they did in New Who.
And the model showed the TARDIS spinning and then it just exploding.
Yeah, that was deadly.
Yeah, that was good.
Right, get straight into the second episode, folks. Press 1. I'm just going to press 1 because I'm ready. I'm not even going to wait for the title sequence. There, 1, bang, juju, 1, there, bang. I'll set the ones off. If you're ready, no, it's taking its time. What the fuck is going on here? There you go. I'm the only one that put 1 in there. Anyway, we get going on episode 2.
Yeah, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
No, I went when you said 1, not go, because I want to be ahead this time.
Right, I don't know what happened before, because
I know. So I just pressed play just before you had go. I just said, fuck it, I'll go just a few seconds.
I have a few extra scenes on you.
Hello, Grumpy.
21:38 this episode. That's how long it is. Collins got chicken pox and was why he was replaced. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's such a, like, because I forgot that this was a story where Fraser got replaced. I'm like watching it again today. I was just, afterwards I was like, that is such a creative fix. Like they must have been really panicking almost. Like you were saying then, they didn't have a lot of time to film stuff in this era, so they had to get it done when they had to get it done. So they probably only had about like a day to probably think of, God, Fraser's ill. What we're going to do? We can't completely reschedule our filming.
Yeah. Oh, Super Doctor Time Code came out in like the late 60s, early 70s. They couldn't do proper edits on it until they had a time code. That was the whole point. So they only got 4 takes and that was it. Sorry, Charlotte. It just came out. It came out from my dissertation.
Yeah, no. And then so they must have been like, oh, God, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, just use Fraser's brother. He looks close enough.
They did a similar thing on The Prisoner, didn't they? When what's his name had to go off and film Ice Station Zebra. That's the one. Zero. Yeah.
It's like they're in the land of fiction. Basically, the rules don't apply.
Yeah. Has anyone seen the picture of the colorized version of this?
No.
No.
Oh dear.
So they're basically trapped in this
Can you hear me?
world of fiction, and basically they're trapped in a book.
Yeah. This one is tricky.
Also,
obviously,
I'm thinking of like nowadays, like if you think about in stories now, the idea of the land of fiction and using your imagination, it's always a positive, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's always like a lovely sort of, oh, I'm going to see nice things and it's going to be whimsical.
Yeah.
Here, it's a horror thing. It's like,
for fuck's sake, that was very dramatic.
In our whim. We can just make stuff appear and disappear.
Yeah.
We can get turned into cardboard cutouts.
Evil laugh.
Yeah. I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
Find him. Search all areas. See, I could play that character. See, not a piece of piss. Hey, RTT, give me a ring, mate. Maybe I'll be able to knock some sense into you as well when I get on the set.
No, that's not going to happen. No, nobody can knock sense into Tartina.
Yeah. Oh God, I feel sorry for the actors when he's standing around on set now. So sorry.
Listen, we won't get into it now because I went on a rant that I shouldn't have went on, but I had to be said.
Yeah,
had to be said because I let everybody talk last night. I didn't, I did a little bit at the start, but I didn't go full into what I wanted to say because I had guests. So I got it off my chest. But don't worry, to be a part 2 because RTD's been giving it to fans. I will.
And this is when you think, Doctor, Jamie's voice is a bit deeper.
Yeah.
Can you not realise that?
It's my brother. I got the chicken pox.
Okay, Chris. Yeah, that's fair enough. You're right.
Ah, Chris Berger here.
Hello, Chris.
Hey, Chris. No, I miss Patrick.
I just always find Pat so funny when he's got his hands up. He just has this look and walk about it.
Oh, looks like he completed your mission, Pat. It's Goth, yeah. He completed his mission. He found a brainwashed Time Lord. I could only speak Gallifreyan, really, but it's all in my head.
Yeah.
Never. I come from Gallifrey.
No, same with me, man. Like, keep emotional, but I am. It's a very engaging story, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, Big Finish did filled all the canon in, didn't they, on this one?
Well, yeah, they've done a few stories in the land of fiction, haven't they? Like set audios there.
Yeah.
But that would do my head in. I like how just you don't know a lot about this setting. And it never does get explained. You sort of get a bit of it, like who's created it, what's its purpose, but that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 5 episodes in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll probably get about 3 or 4 done tonight.
I probably should have started this an hour earlier for episodes if we're going to do the...
It's all right, we'll just split it. We did say that. We didn't know if we were going to do the whole thing or a split last week.
Yeah, I know, but we do 3 now and then two next. It's only 2 next week, and it's like...
Well, we could like do our proper what we thought about it as well, like not do a lot of that tonight.
Yeah.
As like a overall.
True, I suppose, and then we could watch the last 2 episodes, then we can have a decent chat for about an hour rather than the few minutes that we do. Yeah. All right. So I should have put part 1, but I will fix that on YouTube. Actually, I'll fix that right now.
I can say you can do it in time, can't you?
Well, I can actually do it on my phone in the YouTube studio right now as we're watching and just change it to part 1.
Oh, here we go. Now we've got, as I see of them, like Edith Blyton's Demented Children.
Yeah.
These are very sort of, what are they? Secret 7? Is that what the books are called?
Yeah. So famous 5 or Secret 7.
Are the Railway Children, I think.
Yeah, that sort of vibe, isn't it?
Yeah.
Children of the Corn.
When they speak together.
Midge Whitcutters.
Because that's also what I love. It's like this idea of really Englishness sort of tipped on its head with some of these characters. Like Gulliver, like the children.
Yeah.
It's sort of, like I said, it's the idea of fairy tales and stories and imagination, which are so usually child-friendly, lovely concepts.
Yeah. You was also like, oh, you haven't got it yet.
Yeah. I wish I believed in wishing wells. Yeah, I think you got to, like, doctor, stop mocking the wishing wells. Get yourself into trouble there, buddy. No, I don't think I can edit while I'm live streaming. That's a bit fucking stupid.
Well, you can do it afterwards, no issue.
Oh, yes. I'm beginning to recognize this.
Yes, so hold our ratings off until next week. Also, guys, I am still going to try squeeze in swordfish, which means that when I do the poll on Monday for the next choices, it will be for the regular time slot of the movie zone. But I'm going to try get that done before we do the new movie. But the trailers for that will be out tomorrow. So I'm going to pick 4 movies this time, and you will have one choice. So don't forget, I haven't forgotten the movie zone. It'll be squeezed in some.
Puts his brother on.
Yeah, I'll wait till after the fact. I can't do that now.
Yeah, this is just slapstick brilliance from Pat.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm his brother, but I'm not him.
He gives a good performance,
John,
like considering he's probably never done acting in his life.
Yeah.
Like you it feels like Jamie to me. And that's not just because of the accent. It does feel like Jamie.
Yeah.
Oh, Scott did so, my voices. Oh, he should have a sonic screwdriver, actually.
I forget when Pat gets it in his run.
Fear of the Deep.
Oh,
Yeah.
He
yeah,
uses
so
it
he
in the
should
war
have it.
games. Yeah, he does have it. Just doesn't use it.
But they were very sort of. You could really feel in this era they invented it, obviously, and it was a
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But they didn't know what to do with it almost.
Yeah. Wave it
Well,
around like a
I
magic
think
wand.
it's the next time they use it is in the war games.
That's it.
Yeah.
Fear of the Deep and then in war games.
Yeah.
And then with Pertwee, you could see they were then sort of getting into the groove of what the Sonic is and what they could do with
I
it.
didn't use it so much with Tom, though, did he? He wouldn't wave it around like a magic wand every 5 minutes.
No.
That's what I liked about Tom Baker's era. Sometimes I just pull out a sonic screwdriver. Oh, he's using a sonic.
Yeah, and I thought Pertwee was the right Doctor in Classic to properly be the first to use it a lot because he's the gadget Doctor. He likes tech. So, of course, he would use the Sonic a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like that scene in Genesis of the Daleks where he gets the sonic screwdriver and blows up the Thal's machine.
Yeah.
No, is it Thal? Khaled?
Khaled.
No, getting a bit mixed up there.
Yeah. I look a bit like him, but I'm not really.
Bit of the jaw they share. That's about it, to be fair.
Do you know what I love though? How did he get like that? Zoe, I'll tell you later. Like, you fucked up. You fucked up, Doctor. This is on you.
Well, he kind of fell down the stairs slightly.
Or he could have just been like, Zoe, I don't know, I found him like this. Like, that would make sense. It's Jamie. He could have just said Jamie ran off after something and then I found him like this. But you are right, Noel. He really does hint that he's been the idiot here.
Yeah. You can tell he knows he's screwed up. Like, he's just In fairness, your man that's playing Jamie is not actually bad in the role.
He's not wooden, is he?
No, he's actually decent.
Well, the Scottish accent's a bit better.
Yeah.
But this is what I find impressive. Like, he's got Jamie's sort of cheekiness. He's got Jamie's courage.
Yeah.
He's got Jamie's sort of Jack the Laddness.
Yeah.
certainly bloody well is.
And this is the hint now that you're like, something's not right with these creations.
Yeah. Well,
It's
he's
like,
not
why
crazy.
is he not trying to escape? Why is he so happy to be in the service?
I wonder which Time Lord didn't like Goff. Just stranded him here.
Yeah, he's a fucking compared to the rest of them, isn't he? Really tall.
Yeah, that's what I had him as Chancellor Goff. Brought back as Chancellor Goff because he was like the same time as Tom.
And now whenever he turns up in the future, you don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to help them? Is he going to betray them?
Get this bloody thing off my head. Bloody hell, I don't like this damn thing. It's right in my bloody eye.
I can't help but think, though, like,
Oh.
what did they actually? Was this an actual horse on set then?
Yeah, it was a horse they had to kind of paint white.
Oh God! Imagine trying to do that, like trying to control a horse.
Yeah,
paint it white.
We probably will get the other. No, hold on. What's it? 5 episodes or 4? Oh no. Okay.
5.
Yeah. Okay, but episode 3. Okay. Yeah. If there was 4, we would have got the 4 done. But I mean, because Charlotte leaves at 10, so we're not going to get them all done anyway. So
Yeah, might as well do 3 and then do the other 2.
So this is the last episode for this week, folks. The Mind Robber. So episode 3. Let me know in the chat if you are ready by pressing 1. Do the usual, guys, and we will go on that. Remember, keep your ratings until next week as well. And we watch the last 2 episodes, and we'll have an in-depth discussion on what we've watched, and then we'll give our ratings as well. So we'll probably chat after the 2 episodes are done, chat for an hour on top of that as well. So it'll be nearly a 2-hour stream, and we will get the panel's opinion on what we've just watched. But so far, I have to say, it's been a while since I've actually seen this story. I mean,
yeah.
really enjoying it. I forgot how good Troughton's. Yeah, I
It's a lost
visited
era. It
some,
really is.
but there it is. I mean, he deserves. Look, William Hartnell gets the kudos, of course, because he's the first Doctor. But I think people have to remember how important Patrick Troughton was in
yeah.
all this history. Because remember when he was cast back in the day, believe it or not, there was a backlash. You
Yeah.
know, these newer fans say, "Oh no, backlash is." There was backlashes, of
Oh,
course
yeah.
there was. There's always been a backlash to any Doctor. It's just the way it is. Hartnell was the first. And remember, there's purists out there that have never watched the show after Hartnell. I mean,
Yeah.
seriously, like they just stop at Hartnell. No other Doctor exists as far as they're concerned. But the Troughton gets an awful lot of credit because if his performance, if he didn't strike it with the audience, basically if
God,
the
he would've
audience hadn't
died.
warmed to him, it would have died. And the fact that he was able to win that audience over, and he did very quickly, in my opinion, I think he should be given a not more credit. I kind of do be pissed off that Troughton is kind of, for me, along with Paul McGann, I would say they're kind of forgotten, not forgotten Doctors because we remember them, but you know what I mean? It's like, the Troughton era, so much of it is missing. He doesn't get the credit that he deserves. And of course, Paul McGann has only been in one weekend, and obviously he did
one episode,
the little bits that,
one special and one mini-sode.
Yeah, and he did that special Whitaker as well with all the other Doctors, which was a decent cameo as well. Like, I'm not going to moan about that. That was
Pretty
decent. But they're two not forgotten Doctors, but I think they're two underappreciated Doctors, definitely. I do love Troughton. I love the anime. I have to say, I'm not a fan of the animations, but I love watching his animations for the fact that I can get to see what those missing episodes were like. I've seen the telly snaps like everybody else and the audio that goes along with it, but it's not the same. You have to actually see it on screen. And I know those fans painstakingly put it all together and all of that, and it's great. But for me, I have to see the visual. You know what I mean? It's not just it's still images, not enough for me. I have to see it on screen. So yeah, I love the Macra Terror. Like, it's a great story, and he's really sweet in it.
Yeah.
There's a lovely, sweet little scene in that I love. We will do, obviously, that at some stage in the next few months. Obviously, we're mixing it around. But let's do the third episode there now, and Queen Charlotte will do the countdown because I see you guys have all got your wands in the chat. Let's do it, Queenie.
So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
And again, I did it before you went. Go, 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 Rangers. Wah!
Go, 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 go,
go,
go.
Do. Actually, put Shooties on the new Doctor Who theme on this. Do, and it'd be crap. I'm sorry, but I don't like the new theme tune.
No, it's a what Matt Smith hand me down.
It's like, Matt Smith, it's like Peter Capaldi, it's like David Tennant all mashed together.
It is. Go! As Chris says in the chat. Go!
Goff, yeah.
Is it Vincent Van Gogh or is it Vincent Van Gogh? I always have said Vincent. I've always said Goff. Vincent.
Hoch in the actual.
See, I say go if I don't think about it.
Oh,
Vincent go, yeah.
So yeah, because it's different for different people. People pronounce it, but like
Giga. It's like HR Giga as well, isn't it?
I call him Geiger.
Everyone else calls him Giga, yeah.
Fucking hell.
I know. It's difficult.
So now we've learnt the trick, everybody in the episode. Just say it doesn't exist.
Yeah. Russell T. Davies doesn't exist. Does that work?
I was waiting for somebody then.
Russell T Davis is like the Mara in the dark
Yeah.
places of the inside.
Yeah.
Can't
wait for the South Park episode on
because
it.
this is the last episode, but we might as well get it. So Queen Charlie, you have a week. You get to pick this next story actually. So
Okay.
you've got a week. So next Sunday, obviously announce. Well, so you have a whole week to think about. You don't have to tell us now. Keep it to yourself.
I'm just picking the doctor, aren't I?
No, you can pick the doctor and you can pick the story if you want. I'll let you have that honor.
Okay, I thought I was picking a doctor. I'll have a think then.
Yeah, pick a story as well from that doctor because then that way, then if it's something you haven't seen, you can go through the list and see if it's available, just in case it's something you haven't seen yet. So I think that's fair. Now remember the rule: you can't pick Troughton. You can't pick. Who did we do? Tom Baker.
Yeah.
And we did Pertwee. So you could choose from all of the other doctors.
I think I've now got my doctor in my head. I'll have a look what story I want from him.
Yes. Who? Oh, you've already got your doctor. Right, good. Don't tell us.
No, I won't.
We'll keep it till next Sunday. We'll announce it.
Now we're going to get Papa Jamie back soon.
Yeah.
Razor's back.
It is clever, though.
Yeah. Charlotte?
Yes?
Would you mind checking under my bed tonight? Make sure Russell T Davis isn't hiding there.
Well, how did the doctor get Jamie's face wrong?
Because he's...
You know what I mean? Like, she even questioned him, like, you got his face wrong. Like, how did you get his face wrong?
Well, he can have the excuse that he was in a high stressful situation. And
well, he did say that he was stressed. He did say that, in fairness, somewhat. But he got the wrong mouth the last time. There we go.
Gets it wrong. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, hello. I'm in Doctor Who. Yeah.
Chicken pox back in those days, though, was nearly a killer. Think about it, because it was only later. Wasn't it only later on the job came out for that? I mean, I had the German measles. I had the worst measles you could get, and I had to be put in isolation for fucking weeks.
Well, even now, because he's an adult, it was probably 10 times worse because he was an adult.
Because he obviously didn't get it as a kid. Because once you get it, like, and you never get measles again, like, it's weird.
Well, you can, but you have more of an immunity to it. Like, that's what I mean. I'm guessing he didn't have it as a kid, so when he got it at this point, it knocked him for 6.
Yeah,
they called mine the German measles. It was the worst form of measles.
Yeah.
I don't think they call it German measles anymore, so I'm going to go in now and actually see what they call it now, because obviously we're politically correct now. There.
No, I'm not going to say it.
Actually, German measles. That's what I had. And I actually had to stay in hospital because I had it really bad. It was supposed to be only it's very contagious. It lasts around 3 to 4 days and all of that crap. But back in those days in Ireland, kids were actually dying from that shit. And I was in isolation with other kids that had it, like, and So I've never gotten it since. It's mad how you get shit like that, isn't it? Measles and all of that crap.
Yeah.
This is what I adore about Jamie. Sorry, everybody, the thread's gone. It's like...
Oh dear. Oh dear, Jamie. Again.
I have to say the cobwebs are very good.
Yeah.
The
This is a lovely
spider and the
set, yeah.
cobweb was very good.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. That's disgusting. Screenshot. Stupid phone.
No, it's his microphone. Sorry, I tried to burp out my microphone. Oh, it's rubella German measles. Yeah, my sister had an inoculation for that.
Yeah, I wouldn't get any jab off anybody ever again. Now I'm done.
Yeah.
I'll never trust
Yeah.
Yeah.
the establishment
out-
again.
Yeah, then found out a certain version didn't work. Full stop.
Yeah.
That's why a certain company moved to Ireland. You can yell at me later for that one, though. I think it was Northern Ireland anyway.
Sorry, Melina is getting the attack on Twitter. She's being our mother is being mocked, who passed away, as you know.
Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah. This is what she got sent. I'll send it in the private chat because
Oh God. Leave her alone.
All the old tactics will come out now.
Yeah, I don't like.
Yeah, Queen Charlotte, just to be like, you know, nice about this. I'm gonna put something in the private chat, but I don't think, because you're a lady, I don't think you should read it. So don't look at it, right? Because it's actually highly disgusting what was said to her.
Well, from considering what we saw at the beginning of this stream with me, yeah, I can very much guess.
There you go, eventually. Right, sending now. Sorry in advance, but you should hear, you have to see what's being said to her.
Love that. He wouldn't have gone off. He always goes off by himself.
Jamie. Yeah, look at the two doctors, for God's sake, where he turned up.
It's like, that's what we love about Jamie. He just goes, oh, somebody's in trouble, or I need to do this thing over here, and he doesn't think.
Yeah. Oh, that's no.
Yeah, I don't know if he knocked himself out then.
Yeah. Not that master.
Yeah, that's what's interesting, isn't it? Obviously, they made this way
Yeah.
before the master was created. So
Yeah.
But they've never got tried to, because it doesn't need to get made different, because we all get it. We know he's not the master, but it's just an interesting thing to watch now, isn't it?
Yeah. No, it's not. It's golf.
Tell you what, he's a good-looking chap.
I know. Can't play it.
Really? You like that kind of thing? I mean,
No,
he looks a bit.
I think in this costume and
Right.
for what the part he's playing, it's like dashing adventure hero type.
I think Queen Charlotte likes the rogue, the pirate type guy, lads.
Yeah.
I did post that comment in the private chat, but then as you seen, StreamYard couldn't handle it, so I ended up getting kicked from my own fucking stream. But there you go. Yeah. I don't know if it's memory, but it's the usual suspects that are bullying women. You know, now she's talking about, you know, they're saying, you know, she's saying that they nearly drove her to you know, yourself, and
just trying to get to us using Melina to try and get to us. It's like, what? It's disgusting, that behaviour.
Yeah, I know, but you know, this. Look, I have a simple solution. Might sound harsh, but people need to start ignoring people like that. They're looking for a reaction.
I have a simple solution, but it's not legal. So there we go.
Right, aren't we all? But shh, say no more.
Yeah.
You don't want to get yourself into trouble.
I know.
See, I don't want to get dragged into anybody else's nonsense and all that nonsense again.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's fucking disgusting. I mean, fucking lying. You know, there's boundaries. And these people don't respect fucking people's boundaries and all.
They don't respect anything. They go.
They use that in Percy. I learned the hard way. They used what Cheryl said on here and used what I used to say about our personal lives against us because they don't really give a crap. And they go for the jugular every time.
Yeah.
My advice to anybody that's on social media now is this. You know, try and be as secretive as it is about what happens at home.
Yeah.
Right? Don't share your personal information on social media. That was the biggest mistake I made.
Yeah. Don't mention before.
The Knowles own mind an extra voice. Oh, do I mind an extra hour? This is the last episode. But if you want to, during the week, watch the first 3 episodes of The Mind Robber and then come back on Sunday because we'll be back here again on Sunday at 8 o'clock. So an hour and a half ago. We finished the last 2 episodes and we have an hour chat about obviously what we've seen and discussed and blah, 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 blah. And we give our rating and stuff. So yeah, if you want to come on, because this episode's nearly finished, so you'd be literally coming on to nothing because we're not going to talk about and discuss it tonight. We're literally just going to finish up and thank everybody in the chat because we're not going to do the review until next week when we cover the last 2 episodes and then we'll have an hour discussion. So if you want to be part of that panel, you're more than welcome to be here. But we start at 8 o'clock on Sunday. So an hour and a half ago. So whatever an hour and a half ago was your time, that's when we start, Christian. Treasure Island. See, it is all based on Treasure Island. I used to hate that fucking, seriously, Treasure Island. I fucking hate it.
Well, it's all classical literature, isn't it? That's
yeah.
Everything off.
Go watch the Muppet versions, the best.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that is one of the good Muppet movies.
We all got cabin fever.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
got Tim
yeah.
Curry in it. It's brilliant.
No, the Queen Charlotte just sent me something there. I'm just gonna check. I'm just gonna check. Oh no, it is, definitely is, yeah. Well, yes, let's go to YouTube channel and it's that channel, so I mean yeah, it's definitely okay. Yeah, Charlotte, that's all right. I'm pretty sure. Nah, it is. I've tapped on the name and it goes directly to that. So it is, yeah. So it's all good. It's all good. We're just obviously being cautious, but no, sure sure think about it. They wouldn't be able to actually chat because I said you have to be over a month subscribed. Yeah. So can someone PM me on how to get hold of Scottish Stavros? You can just tag him on Twitter. He'll answer you. He's probably busy today though, because Sundays is ready. I think a Celtic. Well, I know there's been international football, but I know he does wrestling as well.
Yeah, Sundays tends to be a sport day.
Yes, Sundays he's wrestling day. So what happens is you won't see Daniel now till tomorrow, because the last time he kind of went missing for 24 hours and it turned out he was, I won't get into that again, but turns out he was watching he was doing a wrestling fucking marathon. So he's very big into his WWE and his other wrestling he watches. So there you go. That's the 3 episodes. Yeah, but just tag him on Twitter, man. He'll answer you. Yeah. He'll answer you because he answers me all the time.
He's on Facebook as well.
And he's on Facebook as well.
On my friends list, he's there.
Yeah, I'll send him a DM there. He'll whatever it is, he'll be able to talk to you. I'm pretty sure he'll get back to you.
Oh, he will.
Wrestling, it's his own religion. Exactly, man. You can't disturb him when the wrestling's on. Trust me, I learned the hard way.
Yeah.
You know, I felt like a bit of an idiot. Think there's something wrong with him, texting everybody, all worried sick, and turns out like he was at a fucking wrestling event. But there you go.
Yeah.
Chris,
I remember that one.
Chris says good story so far. I agree. It's been a very interesting story. I think it is very clever how they explained Jamie's absence, but I don't want to say too much because we want to hold it for next week. I look forward to the last 2 parts. So as I said, Christian, if you want to join us, just let us know, and catch up on the first 3 episodes, and then you can come and join us for the last 2, and then we'll have a bit of a chat. Do any of you guys want to say anything briefly before we move on?
I think this is an amazing story. I mean, it balances absolutely everything, and every kind of tale it's want to tell. And trapping the Doctor and Jamie and Zoe in this kind of false reality, and that. And, it's all different kind of parts of a story, and it's quite nicely done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is actually interesting. Yeah, it was a Guns N' Roses fucking concert, not a wrestling thing. And he says, "Sorry, Noel, my timing is impeccable." All because when I'm ending, Sean pops in. But we know you're a bit of a late nighter. Join us next week because we'll have a late night one next week as well. Because obviously we do the 2 episodes, and we're gonna have a big discussion. But guys, do you just briefly want to add on before we do channel shout outs and all? That's been actually a long week for
Yeah, just I think this is mystery and sort of intrigue done really well, and this is how you should do it. Is sort of my short comment about it so far.
Yeah. Oh god, what was the episode? Yeah, there's a lot of big finish stuff about this the universe, and it all links in. And they actually linked it to the Deadly Assassin in the end, to Goth, and that Goth was stuck in that universe, and it was actually the Time Lords who sent Patrick Troughton's Doctor there to rescue him. It was all being subliminally through the Time Lords. It was really interesting. Man of Make Believe. Man of Make Believe. That was what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Sean just saying he will do, mate. The little one just wouldn't go to bed tonight. It's always the way with the kids, isn't it? They never go to bed when they're supposed to. We were all like that as well.
Yeah.
They were great toys being a kid, and then you become an adult, and then you realize how shit everything is. The innocence of childhood is just so. Well, I say the innocence of childhood. I'll say the innocence of our childhood. Great. You wouldn't really say there's innocence today, but yeah. I look forward to the next two parts. This is a really, really good story. Cannot wait to hear from Charlotte next week on the Doctor and the story that she's picked as well. Now, as I said, I'll try squeeze the movie zone in before we do the next one, because obviously we had to push that because we had to look. If Lee says do a stream on this whole Davros thing, I'm going to do a bleeding stream on it. So that's what happened. So Lee was the one that kind of pushed me into it, because I was going to wait a couple of days and let everything the dust and all settle before I said on. But as the days have went on, I've just found myself getting even more angrier. So I'm glad I did the stream last night, because I was rather calm last night, as we'll see. I was actually calm last night. Everybody was rather calm last night. I can't actually believe that, considering what's just happened. But justice for Davros, I do agree. I do agree. Look, we'll get into this next week. I don't want to do it now because we'll be here all night. Right. And, we've got plenty of time. So John, Charlotte, and PD, maybe what we do Wednesdays, don't we? Maybe Wednesday, instead of doing our normal chit chat, we'll do a Tardis Zone Talks.
Can do.
Or we'll change, or we'll just change every Wednesdays to Tardis Zone Talks. Now we get back talking to about Doctor Who again.
Yeah,
I suppose.
Or we could just do it as a Tardis Zone, and some weeks it will be a heavy Doctor Who one, and other weeks.
Other weeks then it'll be a mixed bag. We'll still do the mixed stuff as well. Yeah, you're right. Actually, we'll just but we will add some Doctor Who content to it, is what we're saying. I am back talking about the show. I will watch the 3 specials, but after the fact, as I said, I'll watch not the 3 episodes after the fact. Obviously, when the first one drops, I'll wait a couple of days. Then I don't know whether to do a watch long reaction while I'm watching it and then do a panel afterwards. I'll decide. But pretty much we did that for Jodie's. Pretty much we did that for the Jodie era, and I actually seemed to be very successful. So if you want me to do that, let me know in the comment section tonight if you would like me to do a watch along reaction to the episode, so you see me face as I'm fucking watching it, and then I can react while I'm watching live. And then do the panel after with the panel, obviously.
Can't we do a drink along again like we always do at Christmas?
Oh, the drink along.
I
might need it. I might need, listen, after the first fucking episode drops, I might need a drink for the fucking second one, so you never know.
What do you want, Paul Young, and drink along again? They're fun.
Look, if he managed to pull off the 60th and it's the last decent Doctor Who we get before everything goes to bollocks, I'll be happy with that. We've had a good run, 60 years, but it shouldn't end like this, in fairness. I feel sick to my stomach right now.
Terry Metalis, what are you doing, mate? Can you take over in a couple of years' time?
Yeah.
Give us
do it. Yeah, so he thinks, Sean thinks I should do it. I probably will, because that's the way I've done season 11, 12, 13. 13. Yeah. Season 11, 12, 13. Yeah. See, I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
How many seasons Jodie actually did, because she was that bad. So.
Oh, I remember the Dalek when we did that.
Plenty to talk about. And it's just gonna be madness. But I do hope this 60th is kind of one last hurrah.
Yeah.
Because I think we fans deserve it. Not that he will probably deliver. Not that he'll probably deliver on that, but I'm hoping he does. He gives us one last, and then, you know, if he wants us to fuck off, I think we will all fuck off then. Because what's the point of supporting the show? That's not for us anymore. We keep getting to, the usual comments have come out again. Well, if you don't like it, you know where the door is and all of this bollocks. And I'll say this is my final point on it until next week. All I'll say is that without us fans, you wouldn't have a show to destroy or a fandom to remove. So,
we got you through the wilderness years, and that's how you pay us back.
So I'll put respect on their names, and in fairness, you should be showing more respect to the fans. You mightn't always agree with them, and we don't always agree with you guys, right? But the bottom line is all we want is the best for Doctor Who, and that's all we've ever wanted. We don't have anything against anybody. We just want it wrote properly, and we want the showrunner to show that he cares. And right now, I'm not seeing that from RTD, and the way he has spoke in the last 24 hours to fans after that skit dropped is absolutely uncalled for. And you will probably see that anybody that's covering this on their channels anyway, you will see if the people that are actually covering this are balanced, they will actually show you his behavior, because I do think fans need to see the way he's talking to other people. It's not right. It's not right for a showrunner before the show has even dropped to be attacking the fans. And it's not a good it's not a good look. It's not a good look. So, you know, I'll leave it there for now because I don't want to get into a big debate. So we'll go with the channel shout outs. You know where I am. I'm here most days now. And you know what streams we do here, so I don't have to keep repeating myself. But if you're Irish, just want to say this to me Irish listeners, because of my, you know, I know some of you have subbed to this channel. What we do here on this channel, just to explain real briefly, is normally, like, we do stuff like this where we enjoy stuff, but we also talk about how pop culture has been infected by the woke virus and how it's indoctrinating our kids. And obviously we discuss shows that we're fans of that have been affected by the woke virus. Now, if you want to see me talk about the stuff that's happening in Ireland, I would suggest that you go to me Rumble channel for that. That's where I'll be focused more on Ireland over there, and I've got some videos that I put up over there, and I've already posted them up there of the last doll protest. I was talking to Fergus and other people today who we've all met at these protests, and I'm hoping to get them on. I've already discussed it with Fergus. He says he will do it later on down the line. He just has some matters to deal with, but he will be coming on the channel to talk about why he decided to get up off his arse and do what he's doing, because I think it's important that other Irish people listen to the people that have actually bothered to get up off their arse and get out there on the streets, because they want to see their country and their communities safe. So I hope to bring a series of interviews on that channel, basically to try wake up the Irish population and you know, let them know what's going on with their country. So here we deal with pop culture. Over on Rumble, we'll be dealing with Ireland, but they're all, at the end of the day, in my opinion, they're all interconnected anyway. You see that they're trying to indoctrinate your kids in schools, but they're doing it on TV as well. So, you know, it's all interconnected anyway. So if you're Irish and you're supporting me here, you'll hear from the pop culture angle. If you want to see it from the Irish angle, obviously go over to me Rumble channel there. And I've been saying it for weeks that I'm going to be doing live streams there, but I've been trying to organize guests, because you know yourselves, when you go to these protests, I've met a lot of people, and you know, I've gained the trust of a lot of people, but you know, it takes time for these people to come on, because you know yourselves, they've been burnt and they've been name called by the media and politicians and stuff like that. So, you know, I have to gain up a bit of trust with them, and I think I have gained a lot of trust, and I think they know that I'm a straight shooter, and you know, there's no bullshit with me. I'm there standing side by side with them because I believe in what they're doing. So, you know, long may it continue. So we will be bringing you from that angle over on Rumble, and here we do the power. I just wanted to explain, because a lot of Irish people have subscribed to this channel, and I think they were hoping for maybe some live streams here. I may put a separate section here eventually and just talk Irish stuff here. But this channel has been running 6 years nearly now, as a what you call it, a pop culture channel that it'd be very hard to kind of like, then start something up new, because we've seen what's happened when I've tried to do that. It hasn't gone down well. And everybody's fucked off. But, now everybody's back again, which is a bit weird to me, but everybody's back again. So, I've got to give the guys in the chat and the people that subscribe to me what they want, and that's why they subscribe to me in the first place, because I cover pop culture. So that's what we do here. Rumble for the Irish stuff. And of course, on my Twitter account, I will also be dealing with Irish stuff there. And I have been throwing up bits and pieces of Doctor Who now again. So you're going to get a mixed bag on that. But again, I'll be focusing on what's happening in Ireland as well there. So that's me done. I'll hand you over to Queen Charlotte, who was on Type 40 last night with Dan and the gang. And they were also talking Doctor Who, as far as I'm aware. And Gary from Neurotics was on last night as well, which was great. Well done, guys. It looked like it was an absolute epic stream. But go ahead, Charlotte, let everybody know what you have coming up on Type 40.
Yep, so as Noel said, last night was sort of our reaction. It was a mixture of talking about the comedy skit itself, and then Russell's comments, and a few people commented that they'd never seen me so angry on a stream before on Type 40. So there's a preview to sort of my demeanour and what I was like, because I didn't pull any punches.
Well, look, I'll get you Wednesday to speak on that again. But yeah, I've never, got to be honest, of all the time that I've seen you here, I've never seen you react like that, which says that. I don't think RTD, Charlotte, realizes what he's actually done. And if he does, I think that's even worse. But yeah, as I said, I had a brief look and I did see your reaction. It says a lot. It does. It says a lot that there's even disabled people out there criticizing this.
Yeah.
And, it's the usual suspects that are supporting this. And they're basically telling those disabled people, well, if you don't like it, just shut up. You don't want people complaining about it.
I'm going to be honest, that proves that they've got the exact same mentality. It's what I exactly spoke about.
Yeah.
When it comes to actually being more harmful and more disrespectful to what the cause you were trying to say you're for. So that was us last night in Type 40. Like I said, we got Gary for a bit, which is lovely. And it was sort of, our stream has sort of blown up as well. It's like
rightly so though. But rightly so. But see, that's the thing though. My stream blew up as well. Listen, my numbers have been dire. You know that. I openly admitted it. I was ready to fucking pack all of this in and say, well, I've had me run. It's done. But I wasn't expecting what happened last night with that stream. I'm being honest.
I think, and obviously we can talk more on Wednesday, I think Russell has sort of picked a certain nerve, which I agree, I don't think he doesn't have a clear idea at all what he's let out, what he's got riled up, what he's got certain people who are usually very agreeing with him, who are usually very on his side. They're now starting to turn on him.
Yeah.
So
they're turning on him. I never thought I'd see this from him. Look, as I said, I was told he was coming back to save the show. I was very positive. I tried to know, but what makes it worse for me is I feel like I fucking need you. I feel like I brought you along with it, and it was all a fucking lie all along. And I feel like I'm at to be made a fool of out the people that were supposed to be fucking giving me proper fucking information. Now, as I told you, I've had 3 sources, right? And one is actually from the media, but the other 2 are not connected to the media, but were in the know apparently, right? And these were the 2 that were telling everybody, no, RTD is back. It's safe, the show, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. It was all bullshit. Now I know why they blocked me. They knew exactly what was coming, and they got rid of fucking everybody that was giving out. They used us. They used us for the Chibs era, and then they fucking sold out as soon as RTD came back. It's as simple as that. And he doesn't have good intentions for the show, and it's the truth. And it's not me saying it because I fucking want to hate it. I wanted this to fucking work, right? I was so fucking optimistic, right? I was more optimistic than loads when Ballstreck and everybody else were telling me, no, you're just going to be fucking tricked again. You're just going to be tricked again. He's just going to pull the wool over your eyes. And I wouldn't listen to anybody, right? And I brought you along and everybody, and I feel bad now because I told people that he was back and people genuinely fucking believe me. And now I'm after being made a fool of because of that. Because now it turns out it's all going to be fucking bullshit. Or maybe that's what the original plan was, or maybe that's what he fucking sold everybody. But then behind the scenes, he had a fucking a greater fucking plan, which is even fucking worse. But this man does not listen. Listen, no matter what he did in 2004 to bring it back to 2005, we can't get sentimental about this. Right?
No,
Whether you like his forced error or not.
over.
Some people don't like his forced error, right? But I do, and I still do, and I'm not going to, change my opinion on that because of this. Right? I did enjoy his forced error, and I won't stop enjoying his forced error because of this. But you're under no illusion. Like, his forced error, he knew that he couldn't make any mistakes, right? And at a time, I do believe that he truly did love Doctor Who.
Now he just sees it as a problem. Now classic and everything before him is problematic. It's offensive. But if you want to watch our stream from last night, watch it. I think we covered a lot of different things.
Yeah.
We even had some people who weren't so negative about certain things in the chat, which was brilliant to show that we had that sort of everybody could speak, everybody could say their point. This Thursday coming up, I think we're going to do a stream about the Daleks being colorized because it's out on Thursday. So I think that's going to be like a deep dive.
Yeah.
And it's probably going to be a lot more happier because we were all quite excited.
Well, I mean, yeah, but at the same time, Dan, when you think about it, they've shaved off how many, 70 odd
100
minutes?
100 minutes.
100.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, we'll just have to see.
Why didn't they just colorize each individual episode and just leave it the way it was, colorized?
Just release it on Night Play, yeah.
I know he kind of wants to, they want to kind of take out the bits that they don't think is relevant. But that's, if you're not going to leave it as is, I don't think you should touch it at all.
Dan sort of knows a bit to do with the people behind this, so and they seem to have very good intentions. Let's put it that way.
No, I'm not saying they don't. I genuinely believe that the people that work behind all of this genuinely care about what they're doing. I just don't like the idea personally of a story that is a certain amount length of time has been shaved down for a modern audience. You know what I mean? This is the only reason why they're doing it again, is to get rid of all the junk, tighten the story up for a modern audience so the modern audience can follow it. Remember, there's classic fans as well. Just colorize it and leave it the way each episode the way they are. You don't have to fucking start messing around.
Without going on a massive thing, because I do have to go in a minute.
No.
I'm very much, we'll have to watch it. If it's a really bad, you've taken too much, we'll know. If it doesn't suit, we'll know. And that's the thing with us and Type 40. I can guarantee we will comment and we will say we don't think the actual taking away of those time actually benefits at all. So catch us on Thursday, because also it's Doctor Who Day. So we usually do a big stream about that. So hopefully there'll be some announcements we can talk about.
Oh yeah, Doctor Who Day.
So catch us on Type 40. And you'll catch me here on Wednesdays and Sundays.
Fantastic. Real Super Doctor.
You can find me on Twitter under Real Super Doctor, and you can find me on YouTube under Real Super Doctor.
And Mr. PD Rich.
Okay, you can normally find me in Rabbi's chat, or you can find Rabbi here sometimes, like last night. And Gobby, Jack Main, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Lee. I'll plug them as well.
Yeah. Fantastic, yeah. Gobstart, the Gobstart. We keep forgetting the Gobstart.
I said Gobby, it's fine.
Oh,
yeah, sorry, Sean in the chat. We'll plug you as well, mate.
Oh, yeah, and Sean from the Nerdaholics, of course. Yes, because the lads do their drunken streams.
We've got to do a drunken watch along.
Yeah, we have to do one. Yeah.
Well,
we'll see how the first episode Star Beast goes. If it's not as bad as we all think it's going to be, then we'll be fine. But if not, we'll get the drinks ready for the second episode. I'll be pissed.
I was going to say, have them as backup. See how it goes.
We'll see how it goes first. Look, again, even after the Davros stuff, even some of the panelists here also said, we'll wait until we see the 3 episodes before we judge them, right? We're not going to judge the episodes based on what he's done with Davros, but, it is an indicator of what this man is capable of doing and why he's doing it. And his explanation, and we'll get into it on Wednesday, but I just found these explanations disgusting as well.
Oh, that was
but we will get into that on Wednesday, right? And we'll have Queen Charlotte and PD with us. And Super Doctor, if you're around, I know you can only do a certain amount of streams, but if you want to come on Wednesdays, you're more than welcome. You just send me a DM and I'll send you the link and all of that, yourself. But anyway, we'll wrap it up there. But I want to thank everybody that joined us last week, especially those guys who threw in some super chats as well. We got a few new members as well, which was nice, and some new subscribers as well, which was which is always good, I suppose, because we've been losing loads, and now we're on the up again. But look, for anybody out there, just want to make one thing clear. I will be honest about these 3 specials. I won't go in with any agenda, no matter what's happened. I want these 3 episodes to be successful. I do really genuinely hope that the 60th does deliver. I really do, because we need something good. The world's so shitty right now. We need something good. And Doctor Who has always been a show that I've always believed, in the past at least, has delivered some joy and some fucking laughter and, excitement and escapism. And if he can do that with the 3 episodes, and it's not just all member berries like some of us think it's going to be, then we'll see what happens. But, the she's era where everything will go to shit anyway. But look, if 60 is good, we'll go. I'll give Shooty's 4th season a whack and see what happens. More than likely, I probably will anyway, because a curiosity for this. I mean, look, this is the way I'm gonna do. This is the way I'm gonna look at it now. If I was willing to give Jodie Whittaker Zara a go, which I did, then how bad can it really get? Well, I mean, it can get really bad, but you know what I mean. I'll give Shooty a go. I never had a problem with Shooty's casting. The only thing I've had a problem with Shooty is the fact that he's now shouting his mouth off. And if he wasn't shouting his mouth off, I think everything would be fine with Shooty. But we'll get into that. But anyway, Queen Charlotte has to go, so I'm going to wrap up here before she does go. So I'll say good night to you all. Look after yourselves. I will see you next week. And stay safe, look after yourselves and all of that. And hopefully now I can play these fucking trainers. So,
good night, everybody.
So I'm going to say good night. Here we go. First trailer. Wish me luck. Wish me fucking luck. Here we go.
Kick it harder.
Oh, it's still not going, isn't it?
No.
No, it's not. Hold on. Here we go. Something might be happening.
Okay, next one.